Hello and welcome to About 6 Acres. I'm in my kitchen and the reason is we're going to be making one of my favorite teas. But first, let's talk a little bit about the 2025 garden. One of the plants that I'm most excited about is the Roselle Hibiscus, also known as Roselle. And the reason I love this plant so much is because it does very, very well here in our garden. At a time when pretty much nothing else is growing, it seems to thrive in the summer heat. It is a tropical plant, so very, very similar to okra. It just explodes in the summer. It can be grown in some of the northern climates, but there's some extra precautions that you would have to take just to make sure that it doesn't get too cold. We typically plant it around May, and it starts flowering when the days get shorter. So it's actually one of those day triggered plants. So when it comes to September, we can start seeing the flowers and then harvesting some of the calyxes about 2 weeks later. So once it gets cold, the plant dies back, and I think that it can be treated as a perennial some places. We have not had any success with that, so we'll be starting some plants soon, and that's what makes me so excited about it, and that's why we're talking about it. We've used it for so many things. We've made syrup with it, we've made jelly, we made a pepper jelly with it. It was so good. We made some jam. We also dehydrated some. The leaves themselves can actually be used similar to how you would use spinach, and it has a little bit of a lemony taste to it. When you are talking about the actual calyces, which I have some dried ones here that I'll show you, these actually smell a lot like cranberry, and it's actually called Florida Cranberry. Some places where you may have heard it called that. Florida Cranberry is actually Roselle. So it's just so good, and I thought it'd be fun to make some tea with you. It's my favorite way to have it, so I like to make a little bit of a concentrate and then add some sparkling water to it, and it just tastes so good. Usually I drink it like iced tea. You can make a warm tea with it. You can make a blend with a couple of different things. I know that if you have lemon balm, that is one of I think it's lemon balm. But I know that if you have lemon balm, you can make a really good blend with this as well. I'm sure that there's a lot of other really cool uses for it, but like I said, this is one of my favorite things, and I cannot wait because this is all I'm down to. And I have a long way to go until September. So let's get started. So making this tea is very, very simple. What I have in here is some water, so 4 cups of water and a half a cup of sugar. I'm using granulated sugar, but you can probably use sugar in the raw or coconut sugar or any other kind of sugar that you use. That would probably work as well. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to play up the lemon factor. So I'm just going to take the lemon peels and put them in there. And I'm also going to take a little bit of ginger. And ginger just adds this little kick to it. And I'm going to mix it up together and bring it to a boil. So this will seep in there, and then I'll drain out the lemon and the ginger piece. I don't know if this is necessarily healthy right after you add all that sugar, but it makes me feel like, hey, if I'm having ginger, then maybe it's not so bad. I'll let it boil, and then after that, I'll come back and show you what it'll look like. I've let this boil, and now you can see that the water has changed a little bit, so I'm going to remove the ginger and the lemon peel, and then I'm going to pour it into a jar along with the Roselle. Since I'm pouring hot water into glass, I went ahead and added some hot water to this glass just to get it, I didn't want to shock it. So you can probably use a funnel, but it's not that much that we're pouring in there. So I just told Nick to go ahead and just put it in there. And then I'm going to be adding a half a cup of the Roselle Hibiscus. And then we're going to let it seep. After it seeps, I don't take out the Roselle Hibiscus calices. I actually leave them in there. So we really could just walk away and let it do its thing. The mixture has been seeping for a while, and I may have tried it, which is why it's so much lower. But I've got a glass with some ice in it. I'm gonna pour a little bit of the mixture, and then I also have sparkling water. We love our soda stream. I just like the way sparkling water tastes, and so we're gonna mix the two. And then we're gonna see if Nick enjoys it. I think doing this with one hand is the best idea, but that's what I'm doing. And then just a little bit there. I don't want to dilute it too much. Normally we have it sitting a little bit longer, but I think it'll taste delicious anyway.
It's like a fizzy cranberry juice. It smells lemony. It's very refreshing. It has like the zing of cranberry, and it's not overly sweet. And you really can't taste the ginger, which is cool, but I like ginger. It's almost like a cranberry ginger lemon soda. Mm. Very, very good.
It is definitely delicious. Like Nick said, it's one of these things where it is so good on a hot day, but even in the middle of winter, it's really, really tasty.
Caffeine free.
Mm-hmm. It is caffeine free. I definitely encourage you to add it to your list if you're in a zone where you can grow Roselle Hibiscus. I mean, look at this. Just so good. And actually, you can even use this in place of cranberry for cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving, believe it or not. I haven't tried that yet, but maybe this will be the year that I do. So, thank you so much for watching. Remember, you are awesome and you are loved. Until next time.